Hello ladies and germs, Elton McFall here, the true Vulgarian from Montreal. Doing a spur-of-the-moment walking video because I'm not tired, because I've been home all day resting, because I have a heart condition. Yay! Last time I walked through this alleyway, those of you guys, you know I live in Hochelaga here past 7 years. Last time I'm walking through this alleyway here behind my place, a Volvo 240 wagon rolls right out of here, looking like all fucking British racing green with a white top and mags. And I'm trying to get this stupid left glove on here. Blah! In the better months, there's usually a nice kick-ass Challenger parked over here. I think it's some sort of a care home for people who are very mentally ill. And I mean much more than you and me. Now we're at Rue Davidson Street. And yeah, you might have guessed it. I'm doing this video because it snowed. But hey, wait a minute, before you get all excited, I ain't doing no snow removal video. I love them Grummins. Maybe he'll do a burnout for me, he'll recognize me. Smoke that shit, smoke them tires. Anyway, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, so anyway, it snowed, but look, it snowed like 5 centimeters or something, not even 10, I don't know, 7, whatever. So it ain't gonna be no snow removal, because here in Montreal, I don't know where you live, if you get snow, but here the rule is 15 centimeters of or more snow on the ground, either from one storm or days of snow, whatever, then they do the removals. Removing. That was good. I like how we did that. I veered off into that alley like that. I would never have normally done that. I always, if I've done a walking video starting from my place, which I've done rarely, but you know, a few times. Actually, let's go through here at this park. I always go down Adams Street, or maybe go up my street, or go fucking west on Adams Street. By the way, we're looking west right now. This is actually where I filmed my 747 model that I did back in when the COVID-19 problem was spreading bad, or so it would seem. And I had the model up here on one of the picnic tables, and I had it here on the ground, and I'm gonna do that again actually one day. And yeah, actually, you know, it's funny, I've been living here 7 years. Just goes to show you how I'm so one-track minded and too obsessive in the things that I do, because I came here I think a month ago with Gloria, my kitty cat, because she's an indoor cat, and I said she needs some air, you know. She was making a sign like she wanted to go outside, like when I was going towards the door to go out, and she's like next to the door, meow, and I'm like, oh boy. Like, yeah, she's been inside a long time, a year and a half or something. Time to let her outside, you know. Whew. A little bit out of breath, but it is beautiful. I mean, why do you think I'm filming this, you know? If you don't like the setting with all the, how everything looks more orange than it is, I wonder if I should maybe change the setting, but I like it this way. I like how the glow, and it's more colorful, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. I did film a walking video, I remember years ago with Ben, going through this really cool alleyways between the streets. It's just really, really groovy, you know? I think maybe I'll go north a couple of blocks also, see if I can show you one of 2 vintage pickup trucks from the 70s that I spotted. And anyway, that walking video I did years ago with Ben, that was actually also at night, but in the complete contrast, it's actually summertime. So I gotta keep telling myself, as usual, more than ever, Elton, slow down, take your time, pace yourself, don't walk too much, because how do you think I got this fucking pericarditis crap? You know, but I need to go out. I can't stay in all day. Some people, you know, the shut-ins, or Brian Wilson, like I said in the previous video, could stay inside all the time. I can't do it. I can't do it. The only time I stayed 3 days straight at my place was 2 years ago when I had my hernia operation. So I didn't have a choice. I wasn't exactly in shape to go outside, you know what I mean? I don't understand these people with their blinds open, you know? God damn, a naked woman or guy could be walking by one of those windows right now, would have caught it. Be like a freaking inadvertent peeping Tom. I got this rock song in my head. I don't even know the name of it there. I was listening to it while I was cleaning the bathroom before. Dun dun after midnight. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Anyway, I could keep going straight over there, but whatever. Eventually, I run into that distillery or whatever it is, and they have this horrible yeast smell, I think it is, or whatever. So, funk that, you know? Funk it. And who am I, if you don't know? Maybe you're saying in French, I'm Elton McFall. And because my name starts with EL, I'm a big fan of Elvis. And I can sing things like this inadvertently, just spur of a moment. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams for suspicious minds. No, I just smoke reefer. So if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, will I still see suspicion in your eyes? Da, 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 da. Anyway, big hit, 1969 or 70. Yeah, I'll tell you, I think living out in this part of town, one of the reasons why I moved here was, of course, the charm of the old buildings, but of course, there used to be more old vehicles. There's still a few, not a ton. And so it didn't make me less old school, it made me more. You know, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? Hey, turns out a guy I know has one of these Series 1 BMW. Not a bad looking car, but comparatively how BMW used to look, just, I don't know, it seems deceiving. Whew. Coming up to Rio Ontario, and I'm not going to try to show the guy not coming here, coming towards me. See, that's me right there. See, everything all closed up. You don't see nothing inside. I don't want nobody to see nothing what I'm doing or who I am. That's it. When I'm at home, I'm at home. It's my place, my casa, my world. Dig it? Yeah. We're a bit fucking trouble if one day Big Brother decides to put cameras in everybody's houses. It'll be like in the fucking Twilight Zone. Oh, I love these, like, what are these, like 50s, 40s, 50s, 30s? I don't know what type of awnings. That's classic. You know. Look, I always say the city pisses our money away on this and that, tit for tat. But you know what? Fact of the matter is, there are some things the city actually does get right. Like beautifying the front of this church here. Even though, unfortunately, religion, like you all know, it's taken a major downturn in the last so many years, because what is the religion today? It's the phone, the cell phones. The cell phone is a computer, the computer's in the cell phone, the internet is there to your access to the world all the time, anytime. And as I always say, the drug is a drug. You know? Right here on the corner of Saint-Germain et Ontario. Yes, Ontario, just like the province. By the way, a message to Paul there. I think you're in Massachusetts somewhere, maybe Boston. Listen, buddy, I'm sorry, but I had to pull the plug on you leaving comments on my videos. There were too... I appreciate your information, but when I start putting videos of classic Canadian cars, a lot of people love, like me, and putting it down one way or another, I don't know. I think it's just, you're just a natural at it, though. Even though I think you're very intelligent, I'm sure. But I don't like demeaning my Canadian pride when one of those big things is the cars, among other things. So, yeah. I don't usually do that, but it's just, he seems like a nice guy, but I don't know, he comes off like a fucking know-it-all. I don't like that, especially when you're demeaning what I'm doing. I think even inadvertently doing it. There's that nice Lincoln I like, the MKZ or whatever it is, MKZ. There's La Belle Place, the nice place. A knockoff of La Belle Province. You don't know La Belle Province. I don't mean like Quebec is La Belle Province. Of course it is. I mean, what do I mean? I mean, it's, I lost my train of thinking, shit. Yeah, got the winter boots on. I actually feel more comfortable in my regular shoes, even though they're heavy. What was I talking before now? God, this. Oh, I was talking about La Belle Province. Yeah, La Belle Province, the chain of restaurants. Yeah, you know, actually I had the pleasure of dining in a restaurant yesterday with Ben, but it wasn't in Montreal. I'm not going to say where, but it wasn't in Quebec, and it was great. I hadn't fucking eaten in a restaurant. Here, watch out, the zombie's coming towards me here. See what I mean? It's not her fault. It's the goddamn phones. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I just never been used to it. This fucking bullshit's been going on for years. I got a cell phone. I don't see me looking at it all the time. I don't even know how these people work. How do they go to school? How do they keep a job? Anyway, now once again, I've derailed my own conversation as usual. I'm going to look back at that later going, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. Totally forgot what I was talking about. It probably wasn't important though. Oh, the boots? Yeah. That's probably what I was talking about there. Let's see if this 78 Ford F-150 that I spotted here a couple of times there. One time this week, one time last week. I made a video of it, and just want to show it real quick because it's really cool. Even though she's really rusty, I mean, like, these fucking things disintegrated. Fords back in the 70s were the worst. They were as bad as Fiats and other car makes, for that matter, unfortunately. That's why a lot of cars are difficult to find today, because they're just disintegrated, and they were just garbage, and they went into the garbage, into the scrap. Oh yeah, the thing about the restaurants, yes, so again, it was just a pleasure for me to eat with Ben, and you know, and again, the restaurant, you know, okay, whatever, it's a small town, but I mean, you know, the place is full, but people are separated by booths, and if there were tables, they were far apart from everything, you know. So that's the thing. I think here in Montreal, the problem is, you know, as I said to the owner of the restaurant yesterday, they can't stay away from each other, you know. It's just, c'est la manière québécoise, tu sais, amicale, the friendliness and love, you know. Probably not as much as Europe, but anyway, it's just, the thing is, here it's different, you know. I mean, there's too many people, and people love to dine and drink, and how do you keep people separated? What are you supposed to do? Put a fucking security guard in every restaurant? That's the only way I could see it happening. A camera's not going to do anything. Because I'm telling you, man, there's nothing. I think one of the finest aspects of life, honestly, is dining in a restaurant. I'd love to own a restaurant. I've been dreaming of that for years. I told that to the lady at the countery last night, you know. You can dream, you know, it don't cost nothing. They replaced some of these classic, well, I don't know if I want to say Hochelaga, but some of these, I've seen these in a couple other boroughs. They want to replace them. I've seen them replace some of them by these LED lights on some of the, not the streets north and south like this on mine, but the cross streets. And although of course the LEDs are like twice as bright. I mean, it's great if you're doing photo or video, but again, I saw these guys taking down one of these fucking things there, and from the city, and they had the truck there, and I yelled out to them, "Hey, vous enlevez de l'histoire! Yay, you're removing history!" You know? So, well, there's no Ford. Also, I wanted to show you guys that old Chevy pickup, that 79 there, or GMC actually, and it's a step side, it's starting to rust, but that guy's a serious old car fanatic. He's the version of me, like if I had been born with normal eyesight, you know. But yeah, I was tired today also. Well, not just because of this dank weather. Yesterday was gorgeous. That's it. I took a ride with Ben yesterday. You know, we took a long ride. And it was fantastic, you know. This place here, this is a perfect example. Yeah, corner of Dadawan and Saint-Germain, and I'm looking for that Chevy. I don't see it. Get that car away from there. It's going to ruin my monetization. I'm trying to make a living here, honestly, in a righteous way. Where if I really believed in the Lord, He would say, "You're Elton. You're living in a righteous way, a righteous manner." You know. Ow. The only trouble with these stupid boots, though, is that, like, one of them will just, like, they'll start to fucking scrape up on your leg if they're not really, like, tied up well. It's just, god damn, that's annoying. You know, you never have that with a shoe. Well, actually, yeah, I've had that happen with a shoe, actually. Bon, il est où le pick-up là? Je le vois pas là. I don't see it, I don't see it, I don't see it. Là, on est à Désiré. And of course, to my... you see, look here, they changed the lights, you see? See that? And it's not bad, it's just... Like, yeah, okay, they're a lot brighter, I get it. Maybe it'll cut down on the crime factor, which of course has always been an issue in this part of town, but it's just, there's the charm of it is gone. You know, the charm of those lights. Where are they anyway? Okay, there's still some here, not many, eh? It's just, man, it's, you know, it is what it is. Can't stop progress. Me, I'm always trying to think more positive. I'm not, I'm trying to be less of that angry man with, negative attitude due to a chemical imbalance. No, I'm eating better. I eat at least 2-3 fruits a day. I take care of myself more. I slow things down. Try to keep an open mind, working harder on my business to make money. And now I'm thinking to myself, boy, maybe I'll finish this walk at Préfontaine metro station. I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just go for a metro ride. Don't got my music with me, but I don't know. It's just like I haven't been out all day. I just like to go a little further. Oh, there's the Chevy. Cool, it's right here. It was on the other side of the street 2 days ago. Yeah, there she is, right on. Not sure the guy was too fanatical of me filming this and a few of his other cars when he saw me. You know, a while back there, a few years ago. But whatever, I mean, usually old car people, we just, you know, we're a wonderful community because we're all about the same love. Doesn't matter if it's old cars, trucks, buses, you know. Look at that, it's got those stock Chevy type wheels, and look, she's working there, right? She's probably hauling another one of his old cars. Maybe that F-150 that I saw actually. So yeah, you know me, I always got my eyes wide open. Or as one of my favorite channels there, this guy subscribed to, Derek from Minnesota there. No, I'm gonna give him a plug, I don't mind at all. The guy's got, I can't believe it, you know, look at the other day, guy's got 452,000 subscribers. 452,000 subscribers, a guy who's I mean, just, you know, the genuine article, so humble, so the opposite of all the bad traits, basically, you know. Even the guy's inspiring. I don't even think he realizes it. Anyway, his name's Derek, and he's just got a funny way of speaking, from Minnesota. And you know, I'm sure some of you have definitely know about this guy. I mean, this old garage here, old garage with a bunch of fucking crates. What kind of fucking business is this? Oh, that's strange. That's very strange. One time I was here, there was an AMC Spirit parked right here, like early 80s. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. Oh, wow, that hasn't happened in a while. The camera stopped recording probably at about 13-14 minutes or so because of the cold, actually. But, yeah, I was thinking like an hour. Nice Subaru Legacy with a panel missing. I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I'll go for a metro ride quick somewhere and, you know, come back. I don't know. Perhaps. Hey, my father-in-law Marcel, he had one of these exactly like that. He booted that fucking thing. He drove like a madman. Madman across the water. Boy, is there enough graffiti on this building? Fuck. I thought there should only do that in that fucking tunnel over there. Let me see if I can show it to you if you're not familiar with this area. These guys, it almost seems like every time I go by there's a guy or two doing graffiti. It's like they work round the clock doing graffiti over everybody else's graffiti. Anyway, I don't feel like going over there, so just, I don't know, I guess because part of me is like, feels like I'm glorifying it, and it's like, meh, you know, I'm just like, graffiti is for me, that out of anything, any subject, it's the most like gray area for me I can imagine. Oh, what do we got coming there? Oh, is he leaving? He's going the other way. It's a wheel loader, I think. Yeah, one of my subscribers there, we're buddies on Facebook there. He asked me, well, he asked me actually to mention one of these guys that apparently is a friend of his. I don't know what, this guy, Ellie Cortez. Thanks for watching, buddy. He just wanted me to give him a shout out. Oh, there you go. But he asked me if I was going to go out today and do, you know, go film the snow or plowing and all that. I'm like, no, I'm too tired today, man. I said I might go out later, but I ain't gonna be far. Ain't gonna be going far at all. It's just even like this metro ride thing I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't know, man. What do? I'll go maybe to André Beaugrand or something, or go to fucking Langevier and get a, oh, there's the police, and get We'll go get a hot chocolate or something. I don't know. You know, I met a police officer twice. There's a supervisor who drives one of those caravans. You know, of course, I'm not surprised seeing that policeman over there because there's a skate park over here. It's not just because that fucking rail overpass is graffiti there, and there's a skate park over there. So it's nothing surprising around here. Nothing pretty much surprises me anymore. But actually, yeah, there's still things that surprise me. It's like one of those good and bad things, you know. Like the graffiti thing, for example. You know? You know, it's funny, if you've seen the video where I took a ride with Ben in the Richelieu Valley last week, it's funny because I noticed, I don't know, till yesterday, that is like 3 of the numbers in his license plate says TRN, like train. I mean, isn't that hilarious? Because he's a train guy. I mean, that's a sign. Is that a non-scrap I see at the light? Yeah, good looking up at the intersection of Préfontaine and Hochelaga. I don't want to film that bus. So in case you're wondering yourself, Elton, why did you stop recording and film that bus? Because if you're not familiar with how I do things, buses, trucks, sometimes trains and other things, I'll just like make regular compilation clips and put them all together in one video. And you know, it's well, it's good content, and it's just cool to watch all that stuff together, you know. And yeah, they're doing a lot of work over here at the Station Préfontaine. Accès à la Station Préfontaine. On est en train de faire un autre ascenseur là. They're doing making another elevator over there. What is this vehicle idling here? Is that old? It looks old from here. Am I wrong? Is that a Pontiac 6000? What is that car? It's probably going to disappoint me, as I often think an old car is an old car, and it's not an old car. You know? They had an old crane here before. And it was sweet. This is a Komatsu. I know I walked by this thing last week. Big item. Ah, it's an old Buick with mags. An old Regal. Anyway, guys, that's about it. I want to thank you very much for watching, as usual. Oh boy, there's some progress going on here, eh? This isn't all for elevators, man. Come on. They're doing some other shit. I don't know about that. They call it a réfection. I guess réfection is like another term for, I don't know, restoration, or I don't know what. I mean, what do you want? This station alone is almost as old as I am, so. Along with most of the other ones built after Frontenac. Yeah, so, yeah, I usually say it not worth much saying it often, unfortunately. I want to get a shot of this arrow here. It's very iconic, but facing to the west, and it's very steamed up and dirty as hell. And anyway, if you appreciate what I do, you want to show your gratitude, and you want to oh boy, you're going the wrong way, buddy, I think, eh? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so you can do that by sending me your I call it gratuity through my email, which is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com, and you can do that through an e-transfer in Canada or PayPal. And that truck had no taillights on. I thank you very much for watching. Merci de regarder. Take care. Adios. Bye bye.